Hello and welcome to Inside the Shed, here in my studio. Well, the first video I made yesterday went quite well. There's obviously a lot of things, as I mentioned, that I need to look at, so lighting, sound, and things like that, to try and really enhance and make the video experience a lot more professional. So I just need to ask you to be patient and bear with me as I try and experiment and work with ways of trying to address those and to make those improvements. One of the things I'm going to do, which I think is going to be quite fun, is on behind me with the shelving, I'm going to be able to obviously swap things around and have a little bit of fun with you guys and add new things, take stuff away and change stuff around. And I'm thinking of actually being able to run some kind of little competition from time to time that will include the observation of what or what isn't on the shelf behind me, and there'll be prizes to give for people that can win those competitions. So some ideas there on how to bring some more things through the video. So I'm quite excited by that, and I'm hoping it will be a lot of fun for everybody. Just very quickly, I just wanted to also mention 2015, this year, as we start the year, we've had a really good start in terms of technology with computing. Not only from CES in Las Vegas just a few weeks ago, we saw technology in motor vehicles really progressing now with driverless cars and the systems whereby the car can drive itself. But at the moment, things as well as the car being able to park itself, which is quite fun in the sense you can go to a restaurant, for example, out for dinner one evening, stop the car as you pull into the car park or parking lot and come out of the car, press a button on your keypad, and the car will then on its own find a parking space and park it while you go in to eat your dinner. And then after dinner you come out of the restaurant and you press a button again on your key fob and the car will come out the parking spot and come over to where you're located and be there ready for you. It's amazing, but that's exciting, and how things are working with car manufacturers in terms of technology is going to be very interesting. And also we've seen from Microsoft just this past week the release of their new operating system, Windows 10, and that is absolutely brilliant. There's a whole new aspect of how you interact with that system from the user interface, and dealing with a personal assistant, Cortana, that you'll be able to talk with that assistant, but they ask it to do so much for you rather than having to type and touch things. You'll be able to do a verbal interface with the system through that personal assistant. And they've also brought in the hologram with a visual unit, like a pair of glasses that you'll wear, which will then take the software and put it around in front of you so you can do things. And the practical application for that, as a very quick example, could be when you're in your kitchen in your house and you look and you've got the unit on and you're looking at your fridge, you'll see displayed on the front of the fridge things that are related to that. So for example, the supermarket. So if you need to order and top up your groceries to do with the fridge, for example, your lower milk or butter or cheese or ham, all those kinds of things, the hologram unit will display the app there on the front of the fridge, and you can just touch on the fridge and in front of you through the hologram and order your new groceries. So that's just a very small example of the kind of practical application that we'll see. But it does mean now that technology really is moving forward and how it will interact with us in our daily lives. So we'll become more reliant upon technology in how we live our lives on a daily basis. Now, yes, that's a good thing, and yes, it's a bad thing. I mean, people will be negative and there'll be some worries about things, but I think in general, this is going to happen, it's going to go forward. And from my perspective, having been born in the early 1960s and grown up through that period in the early 70s with science fiction, and seeing how we had these things back then as just pure ideas within television shows and movies, and we just dreamt of the kind of things that could happen, we are now seeing with technology, with our hardware and our software, that what was involved in programs like Star Trek are now a reality. We actually have our smartphone, and it does so much of what the tricorder was doing within Star Trek. For someone like myself, it's amazing, but very exciting. It makes me very happy. Apple have their iWatch, and they're very soon to announce when that'll be available through the store to purchase. So that'll be coming out soon in the spring. And that again will be another way that Apple will be able to develop their technology, their hardware, on how that works with us on a daily basis, on our daily lives. So 2015 is going to be a very exciting year. I know I can't wait to see how things are going to pan out. I hope you guys are excited as well. And if you'll join me and together we'll see how things progress. We'll update through this video. We'll have some fun. There'll be a competition or two. And I hope you'll enjoy these. Please do give any feedback. Hit the like button, subscribe. You know, let's have some fun. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care.